This Wednesday, July 1st, is the first day Minnesotans can pick up medical marijuana prescriptions. But the state's program is getting off to a rocky start. Patients and their families say the program has been very difficult to sign up for. As of today, only 203 medical practitioners and 65 patients are registered for the program. Now, under Minnesota law, patients can't register themselves. Their doctors have to register for them. And individual doctors, as well as major medical groups, are telling patients they will not take part. Now, joining us now is Jessica Hauser, who was able to get her 3-year-old son registered. Jessica, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me again,
All right.
Esme.
You are one of only 65 people who have been able to get registered here.
Yeah.
Why is it so difficult?
I think across the United States, there are medical marijuana laws on the books, and they're all very different. Minnesota is no exception, and I think that doctors and large organizations are having a hard time getting their head around how they can participate in this program and minimize their risk that they're perceiving.
Okay. Now, your doctor signed your son Wyatt up right away. We've got some pictures of Wyatt.
Yeah.
Tell us about his condition, and you're getting that medicine on Wednesday,
Wednesday morning.
First appointment.
We will be there. Wyatt has a severe form of epilepsy where he has up to 200 seizures every day. We've tried and failed 12 different treatments for epilepsy. None of them have worked to quell his seizures. In fact, many of them have given him terrible side effects that just wreck his quality of life. Yeah, he'll be an insomniac, he'll lose his appetite. Like, it's not worth treating him with things that harm him.
You're going to be getting the oil because your doctor did sign up. What has this done for other children with similar conditions as Wyatt's?
Well, last summer, some children have seen their seizures go into complete remission, or they have seen them dramatically improved with far fewer side effects than the types of medications that Wyatt and other children have already been on, that I might add aren't always FDA approved for the use of treating seizures. So this will be life-changing for him should it work.
I mean, how are you feeling right now?
Really optimistic, happy that Wyatt will have the opportunity to try this starting on Wednesday, but really anxious for my friends and other families who need this desperately to also have the chance to try this. It's something that, you know, it's not the first thing out of the gate that these families have tried. People are severely ill and they need some relief.
Apparently what's happening, the doctors that I've talked to, and we did ask a number of doctors to come on and they were not able to, is that the doctor registers the patient and then the patient goes to a state-regulated pharmacist to get the prescription, and doctors are saying, I don't want to hand off my patient. The doctors knew this was coming. What is your reaction to that? Because you have scores of patients who have not been able to get a doctor to register them.
It's just incredibly disappointing and frustrating. I mean, the writing's been on the wall that medical marijuana is coming to Minnesota for a year. The law has been on the books here, but it's also legal in 23 states total in the United States. So to not have a policy, to not have started researching and forming an opinion to help your patients in advance, it blows my mind. It's really heartbreaking to hear that doctors are being resistant at this point.
Do we need to fix the law, or are you hoping, the state's saying be patient, which is very difficult for these are very sick people, that all these states have rolled out slowly. Are you hoping that things will get better and that more doctors will get on board?
I'm very optimistic that doctors will get on board and very hopeful that that will happen sooner rather than later. But a few things that patients can do and parents of patients is continue to be your own best advocate. Do your research. Read the Minnesota Department of Health site all about the program here in Minnesota. Go do some research on PubMed, which is where you can get real data, real research about medical marijuana to help advocate for yourself, or your patient or your child to your doctor, and share these conversations and keep talking about it. The other thing I'd recommend is keep talking to lawmakers in Minnesota and at a federal level, because a lot of the concerns that doctors and other organizations have are related to the federal law not being simpatico with the state laws.
All right. Well, Jessica Hauser, we also have links on our website to 2 Facebook pages that patients and families have started that are also helping people. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much, Esme.